When I started driving around, more people started to notice me. More people started to memorize me by the car that I already drive. Being I have the only red Volkswagen in my neighborhood, whenever I'm driving by, pretty much everybody knows that it's me and not anybody else. And that's very special because you could be somebody that people could recognize on the streets by just being unique. My name is Tim Malevich. I am from Minsk, Belarus. I currently live in Brooklyn, New York. And right now I own a 2008 Volkswagen GTI with a 2-liter turbo engine. I have stage 2 tune, cold air intake, turbo back exhaust, a front mount intercooler, a watt box, meaning launch control and 2-step, which allows me to shift a lot faster. I have no lift shift as well, which allows me to shift gears while I'm driving on the highway without lifting my foot off the gas pedal. This car, the more I started getting more interested in it, the more I started learning about how this particular car works itself and how other cars similar to it work as well. I've actually been able to meet a lot of new people in my area, which I didn't even know were there. And they're all like-minded people. Most of them actually know how to fix their own cars. They all believe in the same philosophy that you don't need to go to a mechanic to do basic stuff on your cars, and that you can most of the work you actually do by learning off YouTube. There's a long list of mods that I want to do to this car. Many of them are visual, others are performance-wise. Performance-wise, right now my car is making about 280 horsepower at the wheels and 280 torque. I have seen a similar build that has making over 500 horsepower, and that's what I'll be aiming for over time. Visual-wise, I'd like to make the car look wider, carbon fiber wrap certain parts of the car, make the lights look better, and add a light bars in the front as well. Give it a more meaner look. The way it usually starts is you buy a car that is relatively inexpensive, and then you find yourself in a matter of 3-4 months that you've spent $3,000 to $5,000 easily, and then you start looking back and, well, it turns out you haven't really done that much compared to what some other people have done. And it is a project car, and project cars are never supposed to be finished. They're always supposed to be a motivation, an inspiration for you to do more things to it. So it's like a painting or a sculpture that you're constantly making. At the end of the day, it's all about what that brings to you. Either it be joy, either it be knowledge, or something to pass up your time.